guys, and welcome back to my show, The Nikki Mungues Show, where I empower you guys in all walks of life. And today, I have a very important and exciting topic that I love to talk about, and that is mindset. Today, I'm going to share with you guys my top 3 tips on how to conquer the rest of this year, literally the second half, with my top 3 mindset tips. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have been keeping up with, women's basketball, and the All-Star game just played this past weekend. And one of the MVPs, her name is Enrique. She got MVP for the All-Star game, but she scored 0 points in the first half. And then in the second half, she then scored 30 points. And that's what literally made her become an MVP for the All-Star game. So now I want to inspire you guys that there's so much more time. There's a lot of opportunity in the second half that you can take advantage of and just conquer because of your mindset. If you have the right mindset, you can definitely conquer this year. So my first tip into having a great second half of the 2024 year is to know what you want. You have to be crystal clear on knowing exactly what you want this year. For me, I'm in sales, and if it's for you guys, whatever career you guys are in, just know what you want. So in my sales industry, I definitely want to hit an X amount of sales in one roof. Like, honestly, I definitely want to hit 100 sales under one roof before the year ends. If it had, that is literally my goal. So now I have to be crystal clear on what it's going to take me to achieve that goal. So how am I going to have the right mindset if I don't know what I want? So not just only in business, but if in your physical health, do you want to be in the best shape of your life this year? Do you want to be in the best shape in order for you to run that marathon? Do you want to, be get rid of all the medication that you're taking? Because you have to, like I said, you have to know exactly what you want. And then so physical, there's physical goals, there's business goals, financial goals, and also there are family goals. What are your goals to achieve with your family, whether it's to spend more time with your grandma, to spend more time with your family, take time off during the week to have family day, because I believe that in order for you to be a successful person, you have to be a healthy person all around, financially, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. And so that's why it's so important for you to just know what you want. And it's going to take time. Sometimes it's going to take, a couple of nights just writing stuff down. But I was talking to my friend the other night, and we were talking about our goals, and he literally has 9 pages of things that he wants to happen in his life, whether it be this year, next year, within the next couple of months. He is so clear with what he wants. And I'm sure once you get to the professional level of your career or whatever it is, everybody that got to the top, wherever they're at in their career, in their life, wrote stuff down and they made it so clear on what they want. Because, like I said, how are you going to have the right mindset, but you don't even know what you want? Right? So knowing what you want is super important. Even in relationships, a lot of people are like, why, what do you want in a man? What do you want in a woman? If you're out there dating, you have to know exactly what you want. You can't just go out there and just date just because, right? So that is my number one tip in having a good mindset. Know what you want. Let's go back to, my sales industry. I go on demos. And so if I go on demos, I need to make sales. But in order for me to make sales, I need to know how many clients it's going to take for me to make X amount of sales. I need to know what my closing percentage is in order for me to know how many demos I need to have in order for me to know how many sales I'm going to, produce, not just for me, but as a team. So know what you want. I don't care what industry you're in, because, it doesn't have to be you don't have to have a business, or you don't have to be super successful to have the right mindset to become successful. You have to start somewhere. Okay. Number two, develop a plan. I feel like this is one of my favorite ones, is developing a plan. So every single Sunday night, I literally write down everything that I want to accomplish this week. And sometimes I go above and beyond. And even though I don't achieve it, I still am in the process of achieving it. Probably not this week, but the week after. So you have to have a plan. Once you have a plan, you have to stick with it, because I truly believe that having the right mindset is having clarity. And you can be so dedicated in your craft, but if you don't know what you're supposed to do in your craft, you are going to be so lost, right? So like I said, I am in the sales industry for like third time already. And so I need to have a plan. I need to know, how many dealers it's going to take for me to reach my goal. I need to know how many demos each dealer needs to be on in order for me to reach their goal, because obviously this is a team work, team type of effort. And so having a plan, write it down, and it's going to take time, because once you write things down, you are then going to be eliminating the things that you don't need. And I promise you, having the right mindset is focusing on the things that you really need and eliminating everything that is not benefiting you and is not helping you get to the next level. Because if you spend a lot of time entertaining things that do not even help you pursue your goals, you're just wasting your time. And I truly believe that if you are in a space where you are career oriented and you want to be so focused in your goals, I don't care where you're in the sales industry, if you want to build your wealth, if you want to create a generational wealth for your family, you just have to have a plan. Once you have a plan, then you just have to dominate that plan. Okay. So the first thing is to have clarity. Second thing is to have a plan, have such a concise plan. And the last thing, a lot of people always ask me, Nikki, how do you have such a strong mindset? And it's honestly, I literally brainwash myself into becoming successful. I brainwashed myself into just being so unstoppable. I brainwashed myself into becoming wealthy. And I brainwashed myself into just being so different, right? Because leaders, the reason why people are leaders is because they're at the top. But it's not even being at the top, it's having the opportunity to have people follow you and change lives. That's why there's not a lot of leaders out there that have a great heart, right? There's a lot of leaders that, do not have the right intentions for other people. And I was in a training with some of my mentors in the business, and they were saying that, people stay in organizations because of people. Obviously, yes, the money, but once you brainwash yourself into knowing that you can be a great person, you can be a great leader, you can be unstoppable, you're just going to, I truly believe that you can accomplish whatever you want in life. And so, I don't care if you're an athlete, I don't care if you're in business, I don't care what industry you're in. I just know that you have the capability of brainwashing yourself into becoming successful. And if you don't know where to start, I highly recommend to start in the gym. If you start in the gym and you are pushing yourself to become, um, healthy and fit, right? Being in the gym is definitely going to help you with having the right mindset, because you are mentally pushing yourself to have one more rep. You're mentally pushing yourself to have to go past your fatigue. So this is super quick, but I just wanted to let everybody know that, it doesn't matter if you listen to any of my podcasts. It doesn't matter if you listen to any other podcasts. What matters is what you apply and what you get from these, podcasts and what you listen to, because application is everything. It's one thing to listen to something, but it's another thing to actually apply it. And if you apply what you are, you know, learning, then that is when you are unstoppable. Okay, so the first thing is to have a plan. Have a plan. Sorry. The first thing is to know what you want. Second thing is to have a plan. Have a plan to learn how to dominate what you want, because once you learn how to dominate what you want, you'll then get to eliminate everything else that is not in alignment with your goal. Once you are not in alignment with your goal, that is when all the distractions come into play. And obviously, we are only human beings. Temptation arises, temptation occurs. You're going to get distracted, and that's the least that you want from achieving your goals. So I highly recommend that you write it down, develop a plan, be consistent with what you want, and be consistent with writing things that you want. Because for me, I always want to know what I'm going to get accomplished the next day. The night before, I always write stuff on my phone or write stuff in my planner, and I have everything that I want to accomplish. So, and the last thing is just, you have to brainwash yourself. You have to brainwash yourself into knowing that you can achieve so many other things in life, because if you don't believe in yourself, then nobody else is going to believe in you. So, just know that anything is possible if you want to learn how to, you know, um, if you want to learn how to get to the next level and have a right mindset. Like I said, start in the gym, because I truly believe that being in the gym is one of the hardest but easiest places to have a right mindset. You're surrounded yourself with so many other people that are, willing to get better physically, mentally, and emotionally, because, the gym is a great place for you to just have a great mindset. You are surrounded, and energy is everything. Who you are, who you surround yourself with. And the gym is, one of the places where I love to be at, because I just get to work on myself the whole entire time for 1 hour. That's where I am able to just build my body, build my mental strength, build my emotional strength, because there are times where I just don't want to be there. There are times where I just don't want to get in another rep. And there are times where I don't want to complete my mile run. But you know what? Every time I complete my mile run, I'm always pushing myself to the next level. I'm always going faster. I'm always going point 0.5, more. And it's so crazy, because how I am as an athlete is how I am in the business world. It's basically the same thing, because business is a sport. And for me, being so small, I had to force myself to outwork everybody. I had to force myself to always go the extra mile. I had to force myself to always um, be the hardest worker. I had no choice. And so, if you want to have a great mindset, you have to have no choice. You have to have no choice into knowing that nobody can stop you, and to knowing that anybody else out there, their opinions should not affect you, and it shouldn't matter. So, I hope that everybody who sees this just, gets inspired, and um, that if I can do it, you guys can do it. I had a question. To, I had a client. She's a doctor. She's a nurse practitioner, pediatrician. She had mentioned she had a beautiful house. And I asked her, I was like, what is one piece of advice that you can give somebody that is, working to, achieve their dreams? And she was like, if she told me these two things, she said, why not? Why not? If the richest man in the world can be the richest man in the world, why can't I become successful? Everybody has one brain. Everybody has one heart. Everybody is human. Everybody has the same features. Everybody has, the same 24 hours in a day, but it's like, why not? Not a lot of people are going to understand you if you want to have a great mindset. Not a lot of, even your friends, your family, your brother, your mom, your dad, not a lot of people are going to understand what you want in life but you. So that's why it's so important to stay focused. Stay focused on what you want. Apply those three things in your daily life and literally make it a habit. Make it a habit to be different. Make it a habit to achieve your dreams, because I wake up every single day and I'm so grateful that I have another 24 hours to conquer my goals. So, like I said, I'm keeping this super short and sweet. I, I hope that you apply just application to your daily lives, and having those habits formulate is going to make a really big difference, in your life. And just have that tunnel vision. Have that tunnel vision. If you want 100 sales under one roof, have that tunnel vision. Have that plan. Manifest it, and just, you know, negate everything else that gets in the way with you and what you want. Because if you have things that you want in life, only you can see it. Only you can see it and not anybody else. And that's why it's only going to make sense for you and not anybody else, in the world. And that's why it's so important to have the people in your life that is going to support you. Having a strong mindset, you are going to be different. You are going to be different than anybody else in the world, probably like the 1%. You are literally going to be the 1% in the world of people that have a strong mindset. People that have a strong mindset literally go after what they want, and anything that gets in front of them literally gets destroyed. So if you want to know how to have a right mindset, it literally starts with you. It starts with you, and all you have to do is just eliminate everything else that gets in the way. Elimination is the key. And, constant self development. I love just listening to people on the road. I love to listen to people, you know, um, while I'm driving to my demos. I listen to Layla Hermosi. I listen to Ed Milet. I listen to Gary Vee. I listen to even Steve Harvey. Everybody here has the same opportunity, same 24 hours to accomplish and demolish their goals every single day. There should be no excuse. I don't care if it's hot outside. I don't care if it's cold outside. When there is a will, there is a way. When I was in college, I was always the first one in the gym and the last one out. But guess what? I was the smallest one. It's not even just in college, but just growing up as an athlete. I was always, always, always the hardest worker. And same, values and rules apply in my business. Hard work beats everything. You don't have to be the smartest one. You don't have to be the tallest one. You don't have to be the most talented one. You just have to put the work in and have the right mindset, because having the right mindset is going to help you get to the next level. So just understand that not everybody's going to understand you. Not everybody is going to support you. Not everybody is going to, listen to you. But that's why it's so important to just, you know, stay focused on your goals and apply those three things in your daily life. And I know that you guys can achieve anything. Remember, Arike, 0 points in the first half, 30 points in the second half. She got MVP. So thank you guys for tuning in. And my next guest is going to be super awesome. I'm going to announce him soon. But stay tuned and stay posted and just keep working on yourself, because, a lot of people keep asking me, like I said, how do you have a strong mindset? I give myself no choice. There are days where I just want to stay in bed and just go to bed and, just rest. But I feel like it's disrespectful to my family. It's disrespectful to my future kids that, wow, like Nikki got up, Nikki is still in bed versus Nikki got up and accomplished her goals. And, she's now living a successful life, a happy life. So just know that everything around you is under your control if you want it to affect you. So thank you guys for tuning in. I will definitely see you guys on my next show. So like, comment, and share this post. See you guys.
Ready.